In today's video, I'm going to be doing a showcase of the Fortitude Mod Menu for Red Dead Online. If you guys want to pick up this menu, head over to wickedgamers.com and use coupon code Luciano for 5% off. Alrighty guys, starting off with the player options here, you do have your horse options here. Starting off with your outfit here, you do have your apply saved outfit, clear before applying, clear horse outfit, and outfit always clean. You have your clean horse, and then lastly freeze horse, and lastly down here, this is basically where you can change individual components to basically create an outfit on your horse, if you guys would like to do so. Expression editor here as well if you'd like to do any of those. Invincibility, auto revive, fast health regen, full core 1, gold core 1, gold outer core 1, full core loop, gold core loop, and your gold outer core loop as well. And you have your invisible here as well as your infinite stamina, your no ragdoll as well as your stick to ground, your super run option here as well as your fire hooves, anti-flee, your horse scale, make your horse bigger or smaller, instant whistle when you whistle. Ride on water, you do have your override sex as well as your stomach size if you would like to change that. Can climb steep slopes as well as prevent animal attacks. You do have your horse always calm, auto max bonding, acceleration, agility as well as your courage. Moving on here, you do have your health as well as your speed, stamina, and your avoidance level here can do semi assist, full assist, or no change or manual. And then lastly here, your special effects like your electric mustache for your horse. As well as their special modifications like your horse gunner, targeting exclude safe list, and quick actions like your brush horse, inject horse, or apply virtual horse assets. Moving down to your vehicle options here, you do have your train control here. Basically, this is where you can set your train speed or reverse your train. You do have your invincibility here as well if you'd like to do this. Your repair, protect vehicle wheels, invisible, draft horse are invisible. The reins are invisible, seatbelt, stick to ground, emergency brake, turbocharge. Set vehicle on ground, drive on water. Your aesthetical upgrades here like your fire hooves, override dirt level, mud level, add prop set. Lantern prop set, add livery, apply tint, green tint, tarp height, as well as your hot air balloon controllable, which lets you control hot air balloons. Your outfit here as well, basically this is where you can change your actual outfits. For example, you can import from Thicket, which is another menu we do sell over at wickedgamers.com. You do have your apply saved outfit, apply to change model, clear outfit, set pad default, restore original outfit, outfit always clean, clean outfit, enable wardrobe camera, gold hat override to have your gold hat, as well as a Rocky rack, which is for females only, as you guys can read down there. And your load outfits from disc, as well as create male outfits, for example. Or you got your female if you do have a female character. Obviously, I don't have a female character, so it won't show up. Say you edit current here. I do. Look at what accessories here. I will do randomize, and we'll just apply this outfit. And basically, what it's going to do is randomize my outfit because that's basically what I set it to do. And as you guys can see there, my outfit did change. If you guys do want to actually make outfits, you can also do so with this, and you can save them down below. Moving down up to style here, basically, you do your expression editor here, your horse whistle tuning, as well as your emotes here. Basically, your actions, dance, greets, reactions, or taunts. Basically, these are just a bunch of animations. I'm going to keep it a buck. Be honest, I honestly don't really care for them, but you can use them if you would like to. Moving on here, you do have your particle effects here. You can preview them. You can enable electric hands, as you guys can see on my hands. Fire head as well. You do have your pentagram as well as your cross. Your dragon breath here, as you can see. Invisibility effects. You do have your teleportation effects here. If you want to, teleport, you want to effect on that, you can do so. As well as your super jump as well, which is pretty cool. Moving under anti-aim here, you do have your block deadeye marking as well as block auto lock on. You do have block all aiming as well as your aim reactions here, as you guys can see. So basically, if somebody aims at you, you can basically make them get exploded, or whatever you may choose here. You guys can basically do. Change model here as well if you want to change it into a different model. Your favorites will show up here if you have any favorited models. Either males, females, legendary animals here, horses, alligators, birds, cats, dogs, lizards, other animals, and wolves. So basically, if you select one of these, you can basically, be one of them per se. But anyway, moving down here, you do have your grapple hooks as well. So basically, say you hit enter here, you do got your little grapple hook, effect here, which is kind of cool. Change the speed of that and whatnot. You do have your pets here as well. For example, if you want like a crab as a pet, you can do so. Look behind me, there he is, which is pretty cool. There are a bunch of other pets you can have if you would like to, have a pet. You can do so. Scenarios are basically some more animations. You have your night vision here as well if you want to enable that. You can basically change, your actual coloring for that as well. Play speech from a townsfolk if you would like to do so. You can also change your voice to Arthur or John. Your utility here: enjoy coffee, beer, whiskey, stew, portable campfire, as well as apply lotion. You have your animations here, some more animations. Your attributes here, like your fast health regeneration, defense modifier, full core 1, gold core 1, and gold outer core 1, as well as a loop for all 3 of those. You have your infinite stamina, as well as your dead eye. You have your override core icons. For example, you're underrated, overrated, or stick. So as you guys can see there, kind of cool. Anyway, you do your toggle defense mode, enable or disable. Adjust honor, increase or decrease as well, which is pretty cool. Moving down here to magic here, basically you can enable fireflies. Obviously you'll be able to see them at night, but that is pretty cool. That must be pretty new. I haven't seen that before. Invincibility here, as well as whenever wanted. You have your bounty automation for auto pay, for example. Your no bounty hunters and police pursuit. You have invisible, no ragdoll, no melee, fast melee, super run option here as well, which will basically make your run really quick. Super run type, as well as your super jump, super swim, and your stick to ground, as well as a no clip option here. So if I enable this, as you guys can see, I can no clip around. Change the speed of that as well. You can also enable everybody ignores you if you'd like to do so. Character scale to make your character bigger or smaller. Third person camera zoom, prevent idle kick, walk on air, walk on water, off the radar, visually ghosted, highly perceptive, anti-fall, can climb steep slopes, prevent animal attacks or NPC attacks, and your low hostilities. Those are balls of mystery right there. Become drunk, instant animal skinning, respawn where you die. You do for clear tasks as well as suicide, and that's going to be it for your player options here. Moving over to your network options here, I will select a player and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so say you selected this player here, do either add to permanent, add to save list, teleport to player or camp, auto GPS to player, mute on voice chat, copy information, create a spoofing profile, clone, model, or outfit, which is pretty cool. You have respected here, hidden spectate, toggle parley, enable or disable, as well as your defensive mode, adjust as honor. Horse options here, like your teleport on horse, save to virtual stable, so you guys can copy his horse basically. You do for clone horse, kill horse, knock off horse, dismiss horse, take control, block off rider, quick stop, skid. There's a bunch of options in here as well, like your revive. Moving down here, you have your vehicle options here, which are very similar. You can also teleport to me, teleport waypoint, or teleport to the vehicle directly, which is pretty cool. Crashing options here, as well as you can see there. You have your attacks, like your explosions. Basically, these are a bunch of trolling options. I'll go through it so you guys can pause if you'd like to see what's available in here, but I'm not going to necessarily go over them. I'll go through this one real quick too. If you guys want to pause any moment, you guys can do so, as you guys can see there. Blame here as well, like blame, explode lobby, attack lobby, or loop it as well. Hostility here as well, you can set as attacked you or not attacked you. Attachments here, you can attach yourself, objects, vehicles, random pets as well. Spawner here, you can spawn in some treasure here, including gold bars. You give her money, heirlooms, coins, antique alcohol bottles, arrowheads, bracelets. You do your earrings, necklaces, and rings if you guys would like to do those as well. You can spawn in with invincibility as well as spawn as an attacker. For example, if you choose an attacker you want to spawn on them. Skelly militia as well, and your spawn entities will show down below. But honestly, that's pretty much going to be it for your player options here. As you guys can see, you guys can pause any moment as well. But now I'm going to go on to your other options. Alright guys, moving down here, you do your player search. You can basically search for somebody via the Rockstar ID or name. Join player, for script host, leave session, and lastly, change your session type to free roam or split, as well as your private, which is pretty cool. Weapon options here, do you have a trigger byte here? You can enable this. And basically how this works is when you automatically aim at a ped or a player, it will automatically shoot onto them. That's basically what trigger bot does. There's no peds or players near me, but that does work, and it is pretty powerful. Aimbot is pretty much the same thing, except it automatically aims onto them, which is basically like your lock on. Let me see here. I'll get this working real quick. As you guys can see, I'm going to look at this ped. If you have it set the lock on, it will literally lock on. You can do whatever you may prefer. You can have it set at, if you don't want animals here, we'll turn that off. And you'll do just a player, as you guys can see. That is basically how your aimbot works, which is pretty cool. Explosion gun here as well, you can do so as well. You can also change the type of that, as well as the radius and your shake screen amount. Predator missile here, you can execute a missile here, for example. So you want to kill these players. Boom, there you go, which is pretty cool. You have a grapple gun as well, which I already went over. Meteors as well. ICBM launcher, you spawn this in, and you can basically have this fire at a player. So you want to spectate this little missile. and basically will explode on impact. You can also abort the launch if you would like to do so. Protective balls, which will basically protect you from other people trying to fuck with you, which is pretty cool. They're like these little round fucking balls that go around you. I like them. They're pretty cool. Draw gun as well. It can basically, draw shit. As you guys can see there. If I had aimbot, off, that'd be a little better. Let me turn that off real quick, so you guys can see. Clone gun as well. You can basically clone stuff, like pets. Gravity gun here as well. If I enable this, as you guys can see, that's how that works. You could shoot them forward basically, which is also pretty cool. Bodyguard gun. If I want to enable this, and say I want to make those people my bodyguards, I basically fucking shoot them, and they would be my bodyguards if they weren't actually dead. Anyway, one-shot killer, which will basically increase the damage of your bullets to kill people in one hit. Omega punch, fire fist, you have your infinite ammo as well as your infinite ammo clip. Moving on here, you do have your auto cock as well as rapid reload. You have your weapon anti-degrade, clean current weapon, rapid fire if you want to do that, as you guys can see right there. Moving on here to your burst fire as well as your poison gun. You do have your hash gun, force gun, teleport gun. So if I enable this and I shoot, I do teleport forward, which is pretty cool. Delete gun as well as your cage gun as well as your freeze gun. Sedate gun, improved accuracy, can shoot at friendlies. Waterfall gun, resize gun, take control gun, firework gun. Enable this. You got your little firework effect here. Resurrect gun, let's see, invisibility gun, no melee gun, death aim, homing missile gun. We'll do third person because it looks cool in my opinion. As you guys can see, a little missile. You guys can watch that on impact. Entity gun, fire hooves gun, thrown weapon gun. You do have thrown effects as well if you guys would like to do so. Thrown landing, laser aim, which will basically show where you're aiming with a little laser. Slow motion aim, lightning gun as well. If you shoot, you got your little lightning effect in the distance. And moving down here, you do have your unbreakable lasso as well. You do have your auto night vision scope as well as for clear tasks and make compatible gun, which is pretty cool. Teleportation options here. If you go in here, you got your custom locations if you have any. For example, you can add a category, or you can just go to something like your mid-eastern locations, for example, northeast, whatever it may be. You have your auto return as well. Holding shift while using teleport to waypoint returns you to your previous location, which is pretty cool. Teleport to camp, moonshine check, gust, area, objective, or nearest train track. Treasure down below, Madame Nazar, special areas. You guys would like to do that. And you can also simulate the fast travel blinking effect, which is pretty cool. And obviously, you can go to any of these locations listed down below. Creator here. This is where you can load in custom animations, vehicles, as well as objects, player enhancements, virtual stables, and Lewis scripts. This can all be done through the Fortitude launcher. So if you guys want any of these, go to the Fortitude launcher. ESP, basically your wall hacks for, other players, as you guys can see right there, which is pretty cool. Basically your wall hack. Roll assist here, background loops starting off. You accept this risk. You got your rewards loop, which will basically give you a bunch of gold and money. For this to work, you do need to complete a daily challenge. To find your daily challenges, press L on your keyboard, and you can see what you need to complete for this to work. Roll boosters here as well. Bounty Hunter booster, for example, as you guys can see. Moonshine boosters, Naturalist boosters, as well as your trade boosters, which is also pretty cool. You do have your treasure spawner here as well if you want to spawn in up to 30 in a chest. BD pickup, auto sell collections, for example, gold bars, money, heirlooms, coins, antique alcohol bottles, arrowheads, bracelets, earrings, necklaces, and rings. Moving down here to your infinite items as well. It is your horse spawning XP booster, bypass shop unavailable, camp shop unavailable, and prevent camp raids. Sentry here, basically your protections, turn auto protect on, and it'll basically protect you from other modders, which is pretty cool. Settings here, you can customize your user interface, Fortitude logo. Basically, all your menu customization here, which is pretty cool. If you guys want to change how the menu looks, hotkeys, a language, whatever it may be, notifications, you can basically do so in the settings. Spawner here, I basically already went over this, but if you want to spawn in legendary animals, you can do so as well. For example, you go to animals, legendary animals, and you can spawn in any of these. And I already have them set to spawn in as dead, so you guys can basically skin those and do whatever you may prefer. You can also spawn them in as guards. You can spawn in different NPCs, plants, treasure, vehicles, as well as your specials down here. World options here, nearby entities here. You can enable this, and it'll basically let you kill, nearby entities per se, which is kind of cool. I don't really mess with any of this really because I don't really care for it. But anyway, mini games here, zombie apocalypse, free cam option here as well, as you guys can see. Play music, you do revisions as well as your clear area. of whatever you may set that radius to, bypass area restrictions, bypass camp safe zones, normal safe zones, disable water physics, and nearby doors open or closed. You can also populate the area if you'd like to do so. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of options there as well. So you can change your weather, your sky, as well as your wind speed, and your time in game, which is also pretty cool. Lastly, you do have a search here. This basically where we can search for different options. For example, if I type in, we'll do gold. As you guys can see, these are all the options that have gold in them. So if you guys can't find a feature and you're wondering if they have it, basically go to the search and it'll basically find it for you, which is pretty cool. But that actually is going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.